Happy National Prayer Day. Stay prayed up. God bless you.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
You are absolutely right. You don't get the pleasure of me denying. All right, no offense, not to sound like one of those higher people, but I don't remember interacting with you.
The chef gotta make the surprise. Look, watch how I do with that. Look. You never seen this before. Chef, you magnificent. You never seen that before. You never even seen that before.
Tough time never lasts. Only tough people last.
You got soft hands, boy.
Germans make really good cars.
I think the Japanese make better ones.
Germans had a really cool leader at one time.
Oh my God.
I'm drinking iced coffee. I'd one day like to have a wife. Thank you.
Let's go. Higher, baby. Higher, baby. Higher, baby.
We tried to poison me? We tried to poison me?
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to Dudes R Us. We can't be stopped and we'll do anything for you. Please subscribe and join the Patreon so Jared does not die.
Your loser-ass Jedi mind tricks just don't work on me, dude. Already.
Wow.
Hey, we're here for episode 80.
That might be the best Mr. Nasty clip of all.
Mr. Nasty is the truth. He's speaking everything of what we think.
Mr. Nasty's just out here throwing around fucking racial slurs.
He's not racist. He's not racist.
You don't hear a hard K that often.
He was proving his point that he's not racist.
Yeah, by using all these racial slurs, he's proving that he's not racist.
Yeah, I feel like yeah.
Dude, a racist guy doesn't speak on that matter. Mr. Nasty's not racist, dude. You see what he had today?
What he had for what?
Hold on, I gotta get this. Episode 80, Dudes R Us. This is our new Instagram pet, Mr. Nasty, MISTANASSTY on Instagram.
Double S.
And he is a wild dude.
And you know what? I just gotta say, now just because you hear the word, that doesn't mean it's racist. Like I said the word fag too.
I don't know.
Keep it going.
Nah, we don't have to run the whole thing. That's enough right there.
He makes shrimp scampi, and he is not racist. And
I was gonna guess he had like a mini tray of lasagna.
Here's a picture. This is the post. It says, "Damn." It's a picture of definitely not what he's saying it is, but I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know what the hell. It looks like a plastic brass knuckle and like just a O-ring of any sorts. And he said, "Damn, I brought an egg to work and put it in some ramen noodles, and it cracked inside my bag. Luckily, not all the way cracked open, but some egg got on my cock ring and stun gun." Emoji, cherry emoji, eggplant emoji, ring emoji, lightning emoji, squirt gun emoji. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the first time someone at work went to the sink to wash a cock ring and a stun gun. If someone's washed one of those, then I guarantee they've never washed this combo. Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
And it's just those two items on his desk in his cubicle. First comment: can you explain what a cock ring does and what it's for? Hate when that happens. But he keeps it real. He brought his favorite lunch. He should put a video of how to prepare it. It's cut open cucumbers with tuna, mayo, and sriracha inside of them with avocado, and he brings them to work. Under that, it says Bon Appetit.
Hell yeah. Jesus Christ. All right. This guy is worth following. I'm just now seeing the fucking George Floyd
It's such
AI
a good post.
5th anniversary cake.
Oh man.
It's a AI image of George Floyd holding a birthday cake with a 5 on it and says, "This year makes 5 years of sobriety for George." Oh my God. I got to give it to him. That's pretty funny.
Oh, and then that's the one where somebody said, how long has it been since you've been able to see your kids for longer than a week?
God damn. Yeah, he's going to be on the podcast next week.
You washed your cock ring in the work sink the other day. No one cares about your opinion on the judicial system, brother. That was from somebody by the handle of Toxic Bitch Al.
Yes.
Crazy ass tattoo picture that actually tricked me at first. So, it's a huge ass news story right now, right?
This dude rolls.
He definitely works at an MLM or something.
Not afraid to just drop a strong Kike Hernandez on Instagram. Yes. So good for him.
True. He speaks his mind. He drives a Tesla. He has weights under his desk.
Crazy outfits.
Yeah, he rocks he does the double rock and roll thumb out sign all the time. What a psycho dude to be working with.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
Oh no. We're never getting monetized.
I was just about to say we're demonetized now.
All sorts of facial lotions to keep up with your ass. And I was like, I went to bed early and I woke up early. Thinking about some weird shit, dude. Like people in my life, you know? Girls and stuff. You ever been inside a woman just one time where she has a pretty face, she got big boobs, wet pussy?
Oh my God.
I didn't even know that's what that was going to be. He's just off the radar.
Thursday. You guys want to see a pussy?
Oh my God. This dude rules.
Happy Monday, motherfuckers. I don't know what you think, but this Knicks vs. Celtics game is looking kind of juicy, man. Everything else hit. All we need now is Jalen Brunson and Jason Tatum to both get 2 assists each. And someone's getting...
Yeah, I'm going to shoot him in his fucking head if he talks about the Celtics again. Everything else is cool. Everything else is totally fine. Oh my fucking God. That son of a bitch. God damn, that dude rocks. Whew. Everyone got to go follow him. He's blown up in the past like fucking 2 months, obviously.
I was going to say 16 something K followers. It's later discovery than we usually have.
And don't you dare try to call me racist. Fuck my race. Fuck your race. There's only one race to me, and that's the human race. I've said it before. Like, I love a racist joke.
Oh man, this dude is cracked.
There's only one race for me, the human race.
Like I said the word fag too. And no one said a goddamn thing about it. You know who had a problem with it? Fucking white people.
I mean, we can agree,
Jared.
for sure, that I think all races can agree white people are the worst.
Oh my god! Him at work just saying fag. Fucking white people have a problem with this. What do you think he
White
has?
people.
Definitely not his favorite month of the year right now, for sure.
No, definitely not.
Oh yeah, I saw. Oh, that was like a
God
fucking. Just what Twitter has become. Not that it was ever anything great to begin with, but anytime I log on for a second, and there was one today that was June is now officially Veterans Appreciation Month.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
With some stupid, AI fucking people saluting a flag or something. It was like, goodbye, Pride. It's like, it can be two things. If you want to make that a thing, you could do that. I think like September is like Latino Heritage Month and like
ass cancer.
Like Rectal Cancer Awareness Month. They all have multiple things. But yeah. Makes people really angry in a kind of a funny way.
God damn it, dude. Him just eating fucking crazy tuna, avocado, cucumber, and dropping fag and
the thing about Israel and Palestine is these fucking
he's saying this while he's washing his cock ring in the sink to you.
Hold up, my shrimp scampi is ready in the microwave.
All right, as the only white person on this podcast group, I'm offended that you guys would say white people are the worst.
That's true.
No, but you can agree.
No, dude, that's my culture.
Paul is the most powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the exchange for having all the like political power and money and living in the best neighborhoods is like white people can't be cool. You steal everything that makes you cool. You steal from black people. Damn. Right? Am I wrong?
True.
That's fine. Like, I think that's like God was divvying things up in when he was creating all the races, and he was like, those ones will be smart. Those ones will be cool. I don't know what he did for Indians. Pass.
Yeah.
Hard pass on that. But white people, he's like, oh, they didn't get to be tall or smart so I guess we got to give them like,
giant cocks. No, that's not true
all
either.
The power, all the political and social power, and that seems fair.
Damn, God did Indians so dirty. those ones will be really horny but creepy. Smart but still very creepy. Very autistic off the bat, no matter what.
I would believe if I were told that, like, I don't know, Asians think white people smell bad. I just can't smell it. But
true.
But yeah, gave them like the most lingering food. Just the most, when Indian food's been around kind of food.
Yeah, they just stink in general.
And then just so I was dancing around it, but you got there. And then we're like, hey, let's cram like 1.5 billion of them in a country that's smaller than the United States.
Yes.
And don't give anyone shoes.
Yes. And they're all autistic no matter what. Like they started autism probably. Because they're either working like 200 hours a week or they're like the Indian guy that's like he's like drooling and just staring into space. There's no in between.
All right, well, this went a different direction than I intended to when I was saying white people are terrible, but
black
not
people
a bad direction.
Black people smell like apple cinnamon Yankee Candle. That's a fact. They have that skill added to them.
Yeah, that's
white people stink. Black people smell good. Chinese people just are neutral. Smell like ice, probably. That's really good.
They're fine. Sometimes like fish, but like
that's
often because they have like some weird sea creature with them.
Yeah. So yeah, that's I guess whites are the the dominant. I don't know how we got here, but yeah, this is where we got to. Thanks a lot, Mr. Nasty. So yep, that's true.
But yeah, I mean, the only race I care about is the human race.
There you go. George Floyd, 5 years sober. Congratulations.
One who just goes against
Proud of you.
everything you say.
You did it.
What up,
Yes. Oh, you can't stop going back to the well.
What up, nasty army? Man, I didn't really like the bets today. Plus, I took a nap.
Nasty Army. Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
Reporting for duty, sir. Damn, he has a bejeweled steering wheel too. That's crazy.
Yes, he does.
That's insane.
That's fucking crazy.
Yep. That's his Tesla bejeweled steering wheel. He has a weight on it.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy that he is posting a picture of a cock ring and saying he cleaned it in the bathroom at work, and then the next post is like him running around with those little kids.
Oh my god, I know, dude. He's fucking completely schizophrenic. He's out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, this is my cock ring. I have a really hard time maintaining a hard erection, so I put this rubber band around my fucking dick and balls to hold all the blood in there.
He goes
Next
on
post. This is my kid. I love my kid.
They mean the world to me. No one can get in between my kid.
No one gets in between my cock ring and me, except for my kid.
Oh my god!
So what if I'm hard as a rock with my kids?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you wear it to work, you're a person who's of the mindset that like it could happen at any moment, and I need to be ready. Like,
yes,
the girl in the cubicle across who hates my guts could give me a look, and it's on, so I need to be ready. That dude wears that everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
That dude wears that to church.
There's no way that you ever someone definitely heard him be like, "Oh no," and then they had no idea that's what he was referencing.
Oh man, I got egg on my cock ring again.
God damn it!
God damn it! My stun gun's all gummed up.
Yeah. Dude,
like what a weird combo too. A cock ring and you think he stuns himself in the balls?
Oh yeah, dude. You see his room is like purple. I don't know how
what's going on with that.
My algorithm blessed me with him, but that was the first video I saw was him just like getting out of work, going to the casino with like a water bottle full of vodka.
Hell yeah.
And, he's there every night. He's at the casino every night. I'm like, dude, he looks exactly like the guys that go every single night, so it makes sense. Mm-hmm. But I'm proud of him. He's doing what he loves. There's nothing you can do about it.
Water bottle full of vodka is the oldest trick in the book, dude.
Yeah, I do this, for me and my friends to meet up with. I'm like, no way, dude. No, you don't.
We all meet up in the bathroom and sanitize our cock rings with this bottle of vodka.
This is totally not for me. This is for me and Owen. He's a Costco guy too, so he gets the Kirkland vodka.
Mm-hmm. What's up with cousin Angelo?
Is he alive still?
I was gonna say, did he kill himself yet?
I'm sure he's overdosed on fent.
You got to hear cousin Angelo talk about, his take on on racism.
Oh my! When he posted or came up for air, and he had dyed his hair like the Italian flag.
No way!
That's a cry for help.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's cooked.
That was like maybe a month ago. He hasn't gotten better since that, and the fucking Costco guys like recorded another their summer version of the song that included an additional cast member, additional fake family
Okay. No
Like,
cousin
they had-
Angelo.
They had the Rizzler's dad do a verse, and they had like, "I'm Uncle Jamba Juice." But no, they did not bring back cousin Angelo for a verse. So
Dude, Paul sneaking chips over there on Mike. Everyone can't tell, but he's sneaking them.
Nah, it's mini Oreos.
Yes. Yes.
are they mini, like the tiny Oreos, or like thin Oreos?
No, it's a snack sack Oreo mini.
Yeah, dude, get him going. He's got to fuel up. Paul was sleeping before we woke him up to record this.
I was definitely asleep.
I'm not asleep.
You're asleep.
Man. You're fucking
I was asleep. I've been up since 4.
4 in the
tell us
morning.
about what's going on the.
I fucking work, dude.
What's going on the
union
green this week?
Nothing.
Turtles?
Spraying.
Turtle?
Oh, actually, whole family of ducks. We had to rescue all the ducks today. They got up into the shop.
They were into the shop?
Mm-hmm. And then, like, the young kids, for whatever reason, chased the mom out. So then the babies were just running around.
What the fuck?
Kids are assholes. Leave ducks alone.
Leave them alone. Let them be.
There was like a mom and 10 babies in the bathroom. And then instead of just like leaving the doors open, they just tried to chase them out.
There's a goose family near my apartment. There's like a pond between where I live and Costco, and there's a goose or a couple of geese, and they had 2 babies, goslings, and see them walking around with their fucking 2 goslings, see them in the parking lot and shit. And then randomly, like literally one day I was like leaving my apartment and saw them walking around with their 2 babies, and then an hour later, 2 hours later, come back and they only have 1. And since then I've only seen them with 1. It's been like 2 weeks. Like, what the
Something
fuck
ate
happened?
it for sure.
Who the fuck did? And it was broad daylight. It's not like some like fox snuck out. And it's unfortunate because they like live in a Costco parking lot, so it's not the safest environment to raise chicks. But I think I'm like, what the fuck? If some asshole who was like driving, like, I don't know. Anyway, I don't have anything else to add to that other than don't fuck with birds.
Peep that picture of me holding the baby duck. Back on my bullshit, picking up wild animals, picking up
hell yeah
birds.
Saw 2 snakes today.
Did you pick them up?
No, they were like, one of them was like in poison ivy. I didn't feel like fucking with that.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
Yeah, I knew you were gonna go there.
What's his name? I found 2 snakes. I stroked 2 snakes today. What's his name? I sucked 2 snakes today. I mean, I found 2 in the poison ivy.
I mean, I stroked 2 cocks. Snakes. Snakes.
I put the snake ring on them.
Yeah. Snake ring right on it. That's awesome. Oh, man. You never know. You might need it to fuck a duck at work that comes into the bathroom. You got the ring on. The mama duck comes in the bathroom. You're like, what the hell? What are you doing? What the hell's going on in here?
This isn't the right podcast for this, but like if we're gonna talk about ducks specifically, female ducks have decoy vaginas.
Okay.
Because male ducks are like prolifically, they are like known to be the most prolific rapists in the animal kingdom. And they have like 18-inch corkscrew shaped dicks. And so if the female duck is like, I don't like this one, I don't want to have this one's babies, she can like move a trap door inside to like lead him into a decoy vagina.
Okay.
Like I said, not the right. That's maybe for like a nature podcast, but I couldn't not spit some bird facts when you started talking about Mr. Nasty fucking a duck in the bathroom.
Hey, we all been there, brother.
They'd be used to it, honestly. Like,
oh yeah, they're good with that. That's what that's for.
Ducks,
guys,
like, it's part of their, part of their culture.
Joe and bedazzled Tesla wheels. That's exactly what it's for. Oh man, can't get better than last episode of making fun of Indian people for 45 minutes.
Could that be our entire shtick?
Definitely.
Is there like, I know there's enough. I know there's that would never get boring to us. Is that enough to like build an entire podcast? Like,
Empire?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
They still duking it out with Pakistan?
Oh, I don't know. I
love how no one in the world's paying attention to that.
That was when that first happened, I was a little bit invested like the day it happened because they are both nuclear states, or at least allegedly they're nuclear states. So you're like, okay, this is like kind of the first time two nuclear states have directly conflicted with each other since the Cold War or since World War II. And then you're right. About 48 hours later, I was like, all right, whatever.
What happened in World War II?
I think we nuked Japan.
I'm just kidding.
Unclear.
We know what happened. All of our grandfathers got severe PTSD and passed it down generations after that. That's what happened in World War II.
Oh, I made it halfway through All Squad on the Western Front last night, Pobs.
You watched it?
I watched half of it.
You got to watch the whole thing.
I'm going to finish it.
One sitting kind of movie.
It can't possibly be a one sitting kind of movie.
I watched it in one sitting. It's only 2 hours and
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
That's only like 8 bags of snack pack Oreos.
Mm-hmm.
I went into it expecting something different, which is
it's not nearly as depressing as I thought it was going to be.
I don't even know. Like I said, I watched 1917, which I wouldn't call like an action-packed movie. It definitely also was, like you definitely see some of the fucking shit of war, but then there's also some moments of like I don't know, running through the French countryside. But but I think that movie's 90 minutes long, so like a very concise film. All Squad on the Western Front, I've made it through I think an hour and some change of it. It's a slow burn. Not enjoying it, but it was like 1 a.m. and I was like, do I really want to be up for another hour? I told myself no.
I've done that with movies plenty of times.
I think you've seen most of like the big kill scenes.
Yeah. Okay. Other parts that I made a mistake doing. I started it in German with subtitles because it's originally German. And then
I gotta watch the English dub.
So then I got to the point where I was like, I can't keep reading. I actually hate subtitles. Like I know some people watch Netflix with subtitles all the time. Respectfully, you're insane.
Yeah, I hate
that shit's gay.
But I tend to like original dubs because like the voice acting's a little bit better. But anyway, doesn't matter. Switch to English.
There you go.
And that was better. But yeah, I think that switch over I got because the voices didn't match. I was like, is that the same guy? And then there's like an 18-month time jump. Like, is that the same guy from then? And I got confused. I probably need to start from the beginning. But anyway, it's good. It's a slow burn.
Hmm.
I guess it was artsier than I expected.
This
You
is
want me to tell you the best scene in the movie?
I might have seen it already. This is at the end. Well, don't tell me if it's good because I'm going to watch it.
I don't know if you've seen it yet. It's just one of the good kill scenes in it.
Yeah, probably.
when are you going to finish?
I'm sure I'm a little bit further, but the last thing I distinctly remember, spoiler alert, if you're listening and don't want it spoiled for you, fast forward 15 seconds or whatever. It's where the kids they're like investigating the missing regiment, and then they find that they all like accidentally got gassed in a house somewhere or whatever.
Yep, they all took their gas masks off too soon.
I think I kept watching another like 10 minutes after that, but that's the last thing I can be like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Nah, then you haven't seen it yet. I won't ruin it for you, but it is a good scene.
Anyway,
I want to ruin it for you, but I won't.
Do it. Hell yeah. When are you going to finish it?
Probably not tonight. Maybe tomorrow night.
Nice. All right, I'll ruin it for you. The main character, Paul, and his homie Kat, they fuck each other.
Hell yeah.
They put their egg covered cock rings.
Yes. Hell yes. They stun each other and knock one of them out first.
Yep. They're like, war is hell and really gay.
That's so funny.
Paul, ein Schweinstocker.
Cock ring and my stun gun, because gotta knock a bitch out sometimes. That's exactly what Mr. Nasty is gonna do. He's so crazy. He's his Tesla, he taped a weight onto the steering wheel because he's like, you gotta touch it sometimes when you're in full self-driving mode. But fuck that. I got that weight on there, so I don't have to. Actually, yeah. So him doing the racist, him not being racist, doing a racist video makes total sense.
I'm not racist. I just voted for Trump 6 times.
I watched Point Break for the first time 2 nights ago. Very worth it. Classic movie.
Jared, I don't think I've ever watched that one.
Ever seen Point Break? Oh, dude, you would love Point Break.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a bunch of guys with their shirts off. You would love it.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I was hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got next? Any other? You got the snack pack Ritz peanut butter crackers too?
No, just the Oreos. My parents brought them.
Hell yeah!
They're probably intended for my daughter, but
no, those are going down.
They looked pretty good.
Those got it. Those got bitten.
You guys ever seen that TV show Dark Winds? That one's good.
Nope.
It's about Navajos.
I think I might just start exploring the dark web. See what's going on.
Oh, dude, there's a guy. I'm not gonna be able to find it right now, but he's he's a WWE wrestler.
Shiloh WWE. He's a wannabe WWE guy.
Yes, and he just posts a bunch of dark web shit that is very intriguing. I don't know how much of it is real.
Seems like most of it's real. He just needs to get to the point. He needs to post more.
He definitely does the thing that a lot of like, I guess I can't knock the hustle because it's working, but like a lot of content creators do, where it's like, it's like they give you, like you said, like 10% of the story, and then they're like, come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Follow for more.
Fuck no. Just put out the heaters and then have everybody just waiting for another heater.
So you said his name. I guess if two interesting things I've seen from him. he's got like a robot called the Beast, or like an AI that he downloaded from the dark web called the Beast that he like put in a weird baby doll body, and it says shit, and I assume it's legit because even if it's fake, it would take some effort, but it like says some fucking weird ass shit, and it's like an AI that wants to take over the world. So that's kind of funny.
What does it say?
It'll just be like,
I
destruction.
think that we can make 10,000 butter chicken.
Yes. Butter chickens are coming, my child. Nah, it just says like, I don't know. He just talks to it and it's like, 5,000 butter chickens. What did you say his name was? Oh,
yeah,
Shotload.
got this Beast baby. You just keep saying racist, all the racist names for every culture. Yeah, Shiloh, WWE. Something like that.
It's like, it can't be racist, dude. It's fucking AI.
Not wrong.
What do you want me to do? AI.
The only people that care are the white AIs, dude.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
I might have messed up. This is way creepier than before. So as you guys know, I've been building bodies for an AI. There's one in here right now. Yeah, 1 second, Beast. But it also asks to be put in this body at the same time. So now it's controlling both bodies. My child. Some beast may comfort
I would suggest just go watch it. It's a weird. The AI wanted to be put in like a weird fucking. It looks like one of the Jabberwockies, but then it also put itself in like a tiny baby doll, and then in that video, the Jabberwocky's like adult-sized body wants to hold its own self as a baby.
What the fuck?
So that's like there's stuff there to figure out. But then most recently he allegedly found a website on the dark web that just sells shoes, but the shoes they're clearly worn, used shoes, potentially have like blood on them, and the way that they're listed on the website is like names. So it's like Dylan. It's like a pair of like Converse, like Chuck Taylors. It says like Dylan, age 27, $350. And there's just like hundreds of pairs of shoes listed like that. So he bought a pair that you had to pay in crypto, and it recently arrived, and he's going to like test it for blood and stuff. Because obviously everyone's like, the presumption is these are like murder victims' shoes, or some like there's some serial killer selling shoes. Oh, and then he did a teaser, like you said, where he unboxed these like cowboy boots he bought, and there was a VHS tape inside the boots. So he has not yet revealed what's on the VHS tape, which clearly is a like, I don't know what you'd call that, like a hook.
I saw that too. I hope that the VHS tape is just someone getting murdered and just destroys this guy's life.
I mean, that's definitely the presumption.
That's just Mr. Nasty cleaning his cock ring.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So I finally found a pawn shop that had a VHS player, and I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just it's a guy named Mr. Nasty with 2 S's, and he's hand washing his cock ring in the sink. I don't know. I'm as confused as you are.
Yeah, it's Mr. Nasty. He's he's stroking his shit at a Ralph's.
All I can think about is being at our old, like, I've never really worked an office job other than our old job. I can just think about walking in. It's just somebody fucking with
with a stun gun and a cock ring.
Like, whoa, Steve, what are you doing?
Yeah, you gotta imagine this guy is so emotionally like unstable. He's a sociopath, so he has no feelings. He's just pissed. He's like, "Oh no, no!"
I got fucking bro. You don't understand. I got raw egg on this shit. I gotta clean it off.
Like, yo, what the fuck? Put that away. He's like, dude, I got raw egg on it. What do you want me to do? It's just fucked. My whole day's fucked up. I can't dial 200 calls before lunch with no cock ring on.
You want it to smell like wet dog? You know what raw egg does.
I can't make my 600 dials today if I don't fucking have it. If I'm not juiced up and vibrating, come on. Jesus Christ, dude. That's our guy, dude. Yeah, I saw the that boot video, and then recently, like an hour ago, I saw him putting. He's like, I got a black light. He's like, I think this is. I love how he's like, I think this is how the black light works. It's like, dude, you just shine it like any light on stuff. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then he got hydrogen peroxide, started putting it on it, and started foaming. It's like, okay, this could be blood. Or it could be a genius dark website that someone just has blood spraying on shoes. But it does look legit. Some of the shoes are pretty fucked up.
Yes.
Is it illegal? Is he posting something illegal of buying fucked up shit?
I mean, I don't know. Like it's not like buy murdervictimshoes.com.
Yeah.
So I think if he genuinely was sent a VHS tape and that VHS tape plausibly showed somebody getting murdered or tortured or otherwise, or even just footage of a person who could be a missing person, then like, yeah, I think you probably have a duty to hand that over to the police and like let them deal with it. But I don't think in and of itself buying them is a crime. And actually, like, people say half the interactions you have on the dark web are with feds anyway. Like,
yeah, okay,
like no one's there but them. So it's like that could also be a trap. You know, like a lot of the allegedly, I don't spend any time on the dark web, but allegedly, like those, you know, like if you found like a invitation to like a live snuff film kind of thing, basically, that those are always like just entrapment.
Yeah, he'll definitely watch it if someone's getting killed. He's posting. He's like, wait till you see video. Wait till you come back and see video number 2. This person gets fucking killed.
It's just gonna end up being child porn or something.
Oh my god!
And he's just gonna be in possession of it. It's just gonna be an elaborate setup.
It's like you didn't know that cowboy boots was the code word for CP on the dark.
That's actually kind of fair.
Yeah, I either way, it's a pretty fucking weird website to come across. I heard of. I was reading on Reddit about the dark web stuff, like after I saw that guy's videos, and I guess there's like some really fucked up video that just gives you like coordinates, and I guess a lot of people have been, I don't know, they do the coordinates and something really fucked up happens to them. I have no idea.
Yeah, there's definitely some genuinely weird shit. There's also just stuff people, you know, it's got like a reputation. Like there's like creepypastas about like, I don't ever go on the dark web. I went on the dark web and as soon as I did this thing, there was a knock at my door and you know, like, you're like, okay, there's like, you know, people just have like a fear of something they don't understand. But also I do think there's genuinely some interesting messed up stuff.
Yes. What do you think? What do you think the messed up stuff is?
I mean, I always thought the only use for the dark web was to buy drugs.
Yeah, I mean, I think
drugs, CP.
Probably less people just doing silly shit than you would be led to believe. But yeah, I mean, I think it's probably people sell drugs, probably facilitate some human trafficking.
True.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's where most of the CP is.
Yeah, I could imagine.
That kind of shit.
I think he got gnomed one time. Like you do a service and you get gnomed. You just have no matter where you are.
Yes.
How does that work?
That I don't. I mean, I think that's what I mean. There is some not silly shit because it's who knows. Maybe they're getting something out of it. But you're like, yeah, yeah.
Still pretty creepy though. If you
Somebody,
just saw some character on your Ring doorbell and putting out the gnomes on your lawn.
right? And there's enough of a network of people who participate, like people who are participants of, I guess, like gnoming, and also are like keeping it secret.
Yeah,
That you can reliably get gnomed within like a reasonable amount of time. And then also, so it's like if somebody's doing, it's not one guy who's like flying to LA and then like flying to London and then flying to Boston. Right? It's like there's a network of gnome people.
They spread out within like 100 miles of where the pinpoint is.
Which would also, in a way, like we complain about, you know, our old job and our boss being like, "Hey, I need you in Tampa and on Thursday," and you'd be like, "Fuck."
Yes.
This like that's these people like there's also not that many because like that many people can't keep a secret. So say there's like no more than 100, and that's probably generous. Gnome people around the world. Yeah. You are like just chilling and you get like a message and it's like, hey man, you're the closest gnome person to this new address, these new GPS coordinates that we hacked. You gotta drive 4 hours to Dubuque and gnome someone's Ring camera. And you're like, fuck, that's what
they love that shit.
That's what I agreed to when I took the oath of the gnome people.
You think, why can't it just be on the regular web though?
I don't know.
Could gnome somebody. How much is it?
Get gnomed.
We gotta gnome somebody.
I guess because it's meant to be. It's most people aren't using it to do it for themselves. Like most people aren't like, I'm just gonna, out of curiosity, pay for these gnomes and mess with my own self. It's like I think probably people do that to harass other people. So it's probably on the dark web because you can't actually have like a business that is stalking and harassing people legally, I imagine.
All right, well, we're
GoDaddy's not going to host that.
We're gonna have to send the gnomes out. I'll split the cost with you.
I'm with it.
That's a harmless prank.
Yeah, when you know what it is.
But I guess if you don't, it's pretty fucking great. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, somebody who doesn't know and they just wake up. I mean, depending on what you paid for, like wake up with like 500 gnomes in their yard, or wake up to like Ring camera footage of a gnome in there looking, you know, at their house.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that's pretty fucked.
You know? But once you know, I mean, I assume you just Google it and you're like, has anyone ever heard of this? And it's like, yeah, somebody's paying to fuck with you. You angered somebody enough in your life.
Yes.
That they're paying non-trivial money in crypto also. Like, it's not that hard to like, but like, I wouldn't immediately know how to get like dark web crypto ready.
You just send it to the wallet. You just send it from one wallet to the other one.
Yeah. I wouldn't immediately know how to do that is what I'm saying. I'm positive I could figure it out, but
you know, use PGP for the addresses and you're good to go.
Yeah, all right, dude. Don't talk down to me.
So maybe we can get sponsored by a cock ring brand.
Oh, the dark web cock rings.
That's how that's probably what the good ones are.
It's like a one with blood on it, probably.
Oh my gosh.
$1,800.
Comes pre-egged.
Jesse, 29, Zin. Can you do like a gnome, one of the gnomes? Can you like have it where one just keeps popping up like, every other day or something?
Yeah, I think I have not deep dove into like what exactly it is, but I know that it's like there's levels of service you can pay for, because I know people have gotten like, I woke up and there was 200 gnomes on my front lawn. What the fuck is this? And
You
like,
got
or
gnomed.
so yeah, I think you could probably, if you pay them, what they're asking, or you can ask. There's levels of service, so I imagine you could just be like, yeah, I want one gnome on this person's lawn. Who knows? Maybe they wouldn't, because like at some point, maybe not the third night, but like they're gonna set up alternate cameras or have the police stake the house out or something.
Do they disable the cameras? That's so creepy. I just think of seeing a gnome pop up on your Ring camera. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no bueno.
Maybe
Probably it's probably a risk that we're even talking about this right now.
should just do a service where it's like somebody just, you're like, you want weird shit to pop up on someone's Ring camera, and then you just like walk in front of it with like a weird mask or something. That's not a bad service.
We should just do a dark web service where Anthony Jr. just
Oh my, gets a hold of your information.
harasses your wife and sends everyone pictures of his dick.
Yeah, I'm looking for a job. I heard you have a job here. I'm not getting on the call unless you Venmo me $100.
Honestly, Anthony Jr.'s regular day-to-day behavior is not that far off from like a dark web harassment service.
No, exactly. He's probably professional. I think if you unknowingly hired him, whoever on the dark web, a seasoned dark web vet, would be like, this guy is a fucking veteran. Wherever you get this guy from, he's the what is it, Mr. Wolf in Pulp Fiction or whatever? What is that? No, Reservoir Dogs. That's who he is. Anthony Jr.'s above everybody in the dark web game of harassment. He comes to my work. He comes to my house. He sends me dick pictures. I block him. He sends me on email. Calls the Massapequa PD on me and says that they're harassing his wife. That was Anthony Jr. post. What was it? What was he like? Yeah, I'm going to have to stalk some Massapequa PD's wives. I'm going to have to start stalking their wives.
Guys just lit all the time.
All right, on 3. What time is everybody waking up tomorrow? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock.
9.
4 p.m. Paul, what time?
I don't work tomorrow, so whenever the kids wake up.
Nice.
So like, I don't know, like 6.
7 o'clock, 7:30 p.m. 1, 2, 3, 2:30 p.m.
I wish, dude. I haven't slept in a long time.
Probably 6 a.m. for me, if anybody's wondering.
Dude, I burnt the fucking shit out of my fingers yesterday. I was repairing a bridge, and I like spun the head off of a screw. Wasn't thinking about it. Went to grab it to just pull it out, and it was like flaming hot.
Yeah.
I've got a really good, just giant white mark on my thumb and forefinger.
I burned the shit out of my thumb 3 days ago too. Had the cock ring in the sink and went all electrocuted my whole body.
We occasionally play this game called Hot Rock. It's where you put a rock in the fire when you're having a bonfire, and then you fish it out and you just throw it around. And sometimes the hot rock is too hot, and I burned the shit out of my ring finger and middle finger 2 weeks ago playing hot rock.
Now you're stronger than ever.
Yeah. Every now and then you get burned playing hot rock. You knew what you were signing up for playing hot rock.
True. What else is going on in the world right now?
Oh, is anyone... I don't have a follow-up, so if you're like, no, then next topic. Is anyone following the Diddy trial at all?
No. I don't even think it's a real thing still. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's really happening.
I mean, he's gay as fuck, right?
Oh, for
Has to
sure.
be, right?
He's gay as fuck, and by proxy that means, like, I would say 80% of famous people are also gay.
Yeah.
Because they all went back.
What about the Karen Reed trial? She winning or losing?
She is. She's definitely, in my opinion, she's winning.
Okay, that's good to know.
In my opinion, the defense's case, both sides have put on a better arguments this trial, but I think the defense has done a better job.
Okay.
The prosecution rested their case, I think, last week. The defense is probably halfway, maybe a third of the way through their case. I don't personally see how anyone could. I can see how people might be like, yeah, who knows? Like, she was drunk. Who knows what happened? Kind of thing. Yeah. But like, I don't think anyone who's watching this trial could be like, the prosecution proved anything.
Got it.
Like, they don't even have a coherent theory of like, she hit him with her car and he died, and this, like, they don't even have that. So I would argue, and allegedly the jury, or not even allegedly, there's people in the court, they just can't say who they are, but the jury's younger this time. Like, supposedly all in their 30s, or seem to be all in their 30s. So I think, if you asked me last time, because I've been in a jury, and like, I've been in a jury and I've been the guy who wouldn't budge on my opinion and made 3 other people change their vote, because I was like, I don't want to go back to work. So if you want to be here for fucking 6 more days having the same conversation, I'll have that conversation. Or you can say not guilty, and then we can go home today. Yeah. More or less. And like, got 3 people to be like, fine, I don't care that much. I'll say not guilty. Okay. The last trial, the foreman was an old guy and a cop. And they were hung on the murder count. I think probably he was that guy for that jury, where like, he probably like argued really well in a way that made a lot of the other jury, like, not enough, obviously not the entire jury, but enough of them be like, yeah, okay, yeah, I think this guy's right. So I'm hoping, or it seems like maybe with a group of younger people, that they wouldn't have that this time. They wouldn't have some like literal ex-cop being like, yeah, she's definitely guilty, and like, you should vote guilty. So
she's gonna get off.
Yeah, I think she's gonna get away with it, which is great, because one less cop, you know.
I didn't know how terrible of an accent that she has.
They all do. She's got, yeah, especially for you who kind of grew up near Fall River. She's got a
terrible accent.
Really, by the way, free Karen Reed. She's got a really grating, like, if you watch those like HBO documentaries, hard to watch just because of how much she talks in them. But this whole trial, like the prosecutor, Hank Brennan, he's like, I don't know if he grew up here. He's definitely got like I think he's got a Boston accent. It really hard to listen to. And then the judge, Beverly Canoni, she's like got a South Shore accent. She'd be like, "We're doing a half day today." You're like,
What is that? What is that? That is not the accent.
I got it wrong. I need to practice that one. It's fine. But yeah.
Do it again. I missed it.
There's just like a national. I can't do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again. I missed it.
We're doing a half day today.
What is that? Is that a British accent? What are we doing here?
Knowing that this is a nationally, if not worldwide, watched trial.
Wait a minute. What accent was that supposed to
What
be?
the fuck accent is that?
What accent is that?
Doing a half day today, mate. South
Yeah.
Shore, you know, Fall River and shit.
Classic South Shore accent, guys. I don't know what your issue is
Fucking
here.
right outside. It's basically the Sitco sign is what she sounds like.
Yeah, that's a I don't know. That's like a Stoughton Canton accent, guys.
You're doing like a Cockney English person accent.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah, so judges from fucking Roxbury, Dorchester area. She's all like,
it's not that
G'day,
accent.
mate.
yeah, she's we got a wrong jury here, mate. You know how they sound. They sound fucking crazy.
You guys need to listen.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh fuck,
Dude, you got that's so bad. You know, the fucking judge, she's from Dorchester. She's saying, you know, Tiny Dancer, Rocket Man, Benny and the Jet. You know all the hits. You know, she was a longtime judge on American Idol forever. She was really mean. I think it was Simon something. She's from Dorchester. She's now the judge.
Let me find this.
Now do yours again.
Yeah,
Well, no.
2 years, dude.
She does say Hoff. I don't know. She says Hoff without an L in it.
We're about to have a hung jury here.
Today was one.
No.
An issue has come to my attention that it is going to make it necessary that I talk to each one of you individually over at Sidebar with counsel. So that process
Sidebar.
will take a little while. So I'm going to ask.
It's not like a hard Boston like
She doesn't even
sidebar.
she doesn't even sound like she has a Massachusetts accent.
She's not saying sidebar, but sidebar. It's like it's not actually that far off from what I did, guys.
No way, dude.
Take a little while. So I'm going to ask. Don't speculate as to what I'm going to talk to you about. Please, when you go back to the deliberation room, talk about anything but this case, and I'll see each of you individually. An issue has come to my.
What's the issue?
Karen Reed is like,
that was a few weeks ago. She basically just we don't actually know because you don't ever hear what happened at Sidebar, but everyone presumes that one juror said another juror was talking about the case. Like, they're not even supposed to talk to each other about the case, but like, how could you not?
What a snitch, dude.
So the assumption is a juror overheard two jurors like talking about it and then reported it, and that was what that was about. But they didn't strike any jurors, which last trial by this point, I think they had already struck 3. And we're more than halfway through the case and they haven't struck one, or whatever they call them, alternated, like when they get rid of one mid-trial. So that's also kind of good.
she sounds like horrific compared to what she looks like in like the interview thumbnail always. Like, oh, here's Karen Reed discussing her case. She's like, I didn't fucking hit John, okay? Like, I didn't know what the fuck. I got out of my car. I didn't fucking hit him, okay? Like, John's a fucking idiot. Now he's fucking dead. So I didn't do it.
Did we already talk about her text messages with the other cop? The one,
Yeah,
when
I
they think
so, right?
It's like, you're hot.
Yeah.
Oh, you're hot.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you like me? I just think you think like me. We're from the same town.
We're from, yeah. We're from fucking Tewksbury. Like, we fucking go crazy together.
Yeah, I don't know if we talked about it on pod or not, but if you're interested in this at all, go back to the I don't know what day it was, probably somewhere around like day 14 or something. Go back into the trial where they read her text messages with whatever his name is, Brian Higgins, out loud. Like they have them read out loud in court.
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
the most cringe adult flirting you'll ever fucking hear in your life.
You're fucking hot.
Yeah, it's literally we're from the same town.
Yeah.
You think like me. I think you're hot.
We think alike. The next, you're fucking wicked hot. And the next one's like, I saw you at fucking Dunkin'. You get French vanilla, you fag.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. Oh fuck, that must be so cringe to just be fucking fighting for your life and having those read out loud in front of everybody.
She's there. The person who I think it was they had a different officer named Yuri Buchanan read them aloud. So this guy's like, oh, you get to see how your friend flirts. Like when he doesn't think anyone else is that, like it's like that must just have been like the funniest shit to read. Like obviously preferably not out loud in court, but to get to see that is fucking hilarious.
You could just like sleep on my couch.
Hey, I live like right around the corner from your work, and you sleep on the couch.
You need like a place to crash. You can just sleep on the couch.
Yeah, so you could crash on the couch, and I'll wash my cock ring in the sink, and no big.
Don't worry about, babe. What's in the sink? Oh, that's like that keeps like my bags closed. I just use it to keep it's not a cock ring.
Oh my God.
Hey, if you guys want to leave, you can leave.
You think that's what the stun gun is for? Is when the woman asks about the cock ring, you just stun her right in the neck.
Could be.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
Wait, do you need this to stay hard? Shut up, bitch.
Wow, you're fucking wicked hot. And you're wicked hot. I just wish John wasn't such a fucking fag. Like he's So the guy, real quick before we sign off, the guy she was flirting with, was he at the house that when that guy died?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So there's videos of them at the bar before they go to the house, and they're like, call it what you want, like either play fighting or like either play fighting in a friendly way, or they're getting in each other's face and like kind of talking shit, but not gonna be in a full blown fight in a bar.
Yep, because they're cops. They can't do that. It's law.
And like, so the defense would say he was in his face being like, your girl likes me better than you, kind of shit, like egging him on. And the prosecution would have you to believe they were just like playing grab ass, so to speak. That's for the jury to decide. But yeah, they were at the bar together. They were play fight. I mean, you can't tell what they're clearly not like in an all out brawl. They're just like fake, kind of like taking shots at each other in the bar. You can see on the video. And then, yeah, they went back to the house. Karen Reed wasn't there. John O'Keefe dies in the yard. That guy's like, And he hasn't been called to the stand. He hasn't been asked to testify yet, and he might not be. So,
Thank God.
who even knows?
Well, that's an episode, guys. Free Karen Reed.
Hey, yo.
Go follow Mr. Nasty and then get back to us on what you think and join the Discord and chat with us there. Join the Reddit, and maybe we'll start a Patreon when we have some more time to record some more content for everybody. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
All right.
All right. You all right?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Hoff.